Hey, it's Clark Reid back with today's tech headlines for you. Please give us a like if you enjoy the reports or find them useful. Tap that like button, and you can also subscribe by hitting the little bell icon, of course. Under the gun from a U.S. District Court in Northern California to reduce their cut of purchases, Apple has now proposed commissions of 15% from standard apps and larger discounts for developers enrolled in special Apple programs. TechCrunch.com reports the small business developers would pay a 5% commission on payments. Developers in the Video Partner Program, News Partner Program, and the Mini Apps Partner Program would pay 10%, and subscription renewals would also be reduced to 10%. All this is in Apple's court filing. Cupertino had delayed and appealed, but last week the Supreme Court batted down Apple's plea to pause the lower court action. This all flows from a lawsuit that's been going around for years, brought by Epic Games. Apple's been taking a 30% cut originally. Pretty hefty commission. YouTube is getting set to start counting views as soon as a video starts to play, aligning them with Instagram, TikTok, and their own Shorts videos. According to TheVerge.com, X still doesn't count a video until a couple of seconds have passed. YouTube will keep their original view counting method, but it will be under an engaged views metric. Now, this, to me, is some pretty exciting news. The first test flight of a large-sized electric airplane has been completed, and it only used $5 worth of electricity. ArsTechnica.com notes that the plane was the Heart Aerospace X1. How long did it fly on that $5? A half hour. That would work out to a 4-hour flight costing about $40 in electricity. That's a hell of a lot cheaper than Jet A fuel. Now, the X1 plane is the size of a regional plane, like the ones that fly between a couple of close cities frequently. It's noticeably quieter than a jet, and the plane is a propeller craft. It's not a jet, but has a range of about 500 miles. That's plenty for those commuter hops between cities. When I fly from Denver to Colorado Springs, for example, it's always on one of those small Canadair regional jets flown by a subsidiary of the likes of United or Delta. And it's a 15-minute flight, so figure the fuel cost for that to be $2.50. Will airlines that buy these planes charge less for those flights? Oh, I won't hold my breath. But it keeps them from jacking up prices when fuel goes up, and that would be cool. Anthropic has stirred up a hornet's nest with some of its users as it announced a controversial watermarking system. On Friday, the company put out a blog post trying to justify it. Gizmodo.com says the watermarking is intended to comply with the European Union's Artificial Intelligence Act. The watermarking will make it harder for users to get away with pretending they wrote AI-generated text. Apparently, according to posts on X, a number of users have canceled their accounts over watermarking. Anthropic claims the watermarking will not be distinguishable, that is, by users, and they are basically using the same tech as Google uses in its Synth ID watermarking system. Some Claude users admit that they don't want to use they don't want their AI-generated work to be detected by clients and school faculty who expect work to be done by a human. Well, I say good for Anthropic and Google. In a college situation, professors used to be able to spot something copied from Cliff's notes in a York second. It's a little harder with AI-generated text, so the watermarking is a good thing, in my opinion. I'm Clark Reid, and you're technified for now.